Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. I just noticed something here. Oh, I see. Never mind. I can write comments in myself. What? I didn't know that. I just saw that. So this whole Johnny Depp case. I'm not into this whole stuff. I'm not really into news or anything. I actually don't even know what's going on. Hey Shima Jun, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. T-Money, what is up? So this whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, I think it is her name. I don't even know what the heck is going on, really. I'm not really involved in the case or what's happening or any of that. I'm just not that guy into the news or anything like that. But there are some funny memes and stuff that I've shared. How you guys doing? And but today I heard something really neat about the wardrobe of the people that are in the case. And I thought that's really interesting. I never thought about that, but that's kind of cool to share, right? So I don't know if you know who this person is, but Shadi Zahrai, okay? She's a former attorney with a background in psychology and law. And I'm a big fan of hers, and she's got a lot of good stuff if you ever come across her stuff. But she was doing a little observation on the wardrobes of the folks in Johnny Depp's case. Again, I'm not involved. I don't even know what's going on, but I don't really care what's going on. B Money, what's happening? So the other day, and I looked this up and because I wanted to know what the heck is going on, so I looked this up. So the other day, Johnny Depp's attorney, she showed up in white, in a white suit, right? Interesting choice for an attorney, right? I mean, you don't usually see. Think about it. You don't usually see attorneys in courtrooms wearing white, right? Think about that. Very interesting choice. And so she was talking about the psychology behind this, and I love this. I'm all about the psychology behind things. So I love the psychology behind this, and it's so true. Here's what she's doing, really. Here's what the attorney is doing. Vasquez showing up in all white was very smart, because it really reflects what? Innocence. And she's like on the right side, right? Right side. So studies have shown, and this is over and over, studies have shown that the color of your clothes can influence your perceived trustworthiness and credibility. What? Let me repeat that. The colors of your clothes can influence your perceived trustworthiness and credibility. That's just gangster. I'll give you some colors. Blue, when you see somebody wearing in blue, like a blue shirt, suit, that's associated with wealth and security, right? You automatically think, oh, this guy's got some money, right? Blue, wealth, and security. Gray is strength and success. You see somebody in a gray suit, you're like, this guy is, strength and success. Black is power and dominance. Black is power and dominance. I think maybe that's why so many Persians just have, that's all they wear, black. Black, power and dominance. And white, innocence and purity, right? So her showing up in the courtroom with a white suit, I think that's just gangster. I think that's just awesome. It just kind of sets the tone that we are innocent, we're on the right side, right? Quote unquote, if you would. Now, interestingly enough, somebody had commented, now check this out, somebody had commented that her outfit, okay, Amber's outfit choices, right, that symbolize like control, power, and dominance are not really helping her case. Thank you, thank you, B Money. I appreciate that very, very much. Right? It's not helping her case. Her wearing blue and black, and interestingly enough, somebody caught that and made that into the drop that in the comments, right? Now, so what does that all say, right? What does that also? What does that have anything to do with today's thought, if you would? Black goes with any color curtains. I'm talking about wearing black, but they have black furniture too. It's very true. It's very Persian-like, black and gold. It's like gold, right? Scarface kind of thing. Anyway, so what is the takeaway here? The takeaway is that it's important to be aware, right, of how we physically present ourselves. Yeah, that's true. We physically present ourselves, right? And how it might help us or hurt us about how people the people we come across to, the people we want to come across as, right? So depending on how you physically present yourself, that could either that might help or that might hurt how you want to be perceived, how you want to show up, how you want to be perceived by others, right? So it's kind of important to keep that in mind. Sometimes you want to pay more attention to how you walk and talk and what you wear, because that itself, the feeling and the energy it gives you, it's a whole different ball game, right? Just to feel good. Sometimes back in the day when I was working in corporate, like working in the office, it wasn't required to wear a suit and tie. But some of you actually worked in that office with me and know what I'm talking about. But I started this trend. From first day, I showed up with just decked out suit, tie to the nine, right? And I was one of the very, very first ones, right? So after a while, people started showing up, more dressed up. But what I was going to share is that when I showed up in a suit and tie, I just felt like I'm more in control. I got more power. I got more presence, right? So it's important to kind of match what you wear with your mood. At the same time, you want to keep in mind how you want to show up, right? How we want to come across as, right? So that's kind of important, right? This is kind of weird, but this is the reason why I put curiosity shirts together. The whole concept of curiosity shirts is that not only when you wear it, people are gonna engage with you, right? They're gonna either say something, chuckle, nice shirt, cool shirt, that kind of a thing, right? It's gonna be a conversation starter. Not only that, but I truly, when I put it together, I put it together so that when I wear it, it makes me feel good. Like it makes me feel like what it says on the shirt. Like I can carry that energy from the shirt. Does that make sense? Right? So that's kind of what I had. The whole thing was with that concept with curiosity shirts, which I'm still releasing those. Like I shared with you, there's 6 new designs. I'm putting this together. It's taken me a while, but curiosityshirts.com is still live. I mean, there's over 30 products in there, but the new designs are coming out. I'm really working on them. Hopefully by the end of May. We'll see. But I'm working on that. So that was the whole concept. What you wear, how you feel, how you present, how you show up. You know, I'll give you another example, and I've talked about this in the past couple of weeks. Like when now I've been going to the gym. This coming Sunday, it's been 7 weeks, right? 7 weeks I've been going to the gym after 2,032 days. So literally over 5 years, 5.5 years that I hadn't gone to the gym, right? But when I go to the gym, that first month the first actually 5 weeks that I went to the gym, I swapped every other night between 2 sweaters, both Rocky sweaters. It's funny, but 2 sweaters. So every night I wore the same sweater, right? And I know people may have laughed at me. People may know me as those 2 sweaters now, because now that I go in with the different outfit, it's almost like, what the heck? Why is he not wearing that sweater? You know, that kind of a thing. But there was a reason why I wore that for 5 weeks, and the reason why I wore it for 5 weeks, it was all mental, because I wanted to. Because this is a tough comeback for me. I'm not gonna lie. This is by far the toughest comeback for me in the gym, because I'm no longer 20 or 30. You know, I'm 49. So, and things are not exactly the same as they used to be, especially with the things I'm going through. But this is the toughest comeback I've ever had, and it's taken me the longest time so far to come back, right? So that first 5 weeks, the reason why I wore those 2 sweatshirts and swapped between them 2 is because I wanted to keep that Rocky mentality with me. That's what I connect with. Now you gotta pick up what you connect with, but I connect with that mentality, with the Rocky mentality, the underdog that everybody spits on, everybody does not take seriously, right? I've always been that guy. Thank you, T-Money. I appreciate it. I've always been that guy. So I connect with that mentality, and that's why I wore that those 2 sweatshirts for 5 weeks, every other night, right? Because I would get stuck on a rep, I would get stuck on a set, and I would look down, and there was the Rocky logo here, and I would just push myself with that mentality, right? So I totally connected with what Shadi was talking about in her observations with the case. So I thought, man, that is just, that works, right? So it's amazing your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. They're just, the more you learn about them, it's just freaking amazing, right? But anyway. So some of these shirts that people wear that have really tough messages on them or tough graphics on them, I actually I'm not pro those. I'm not, because you carry, and I truly believe this, you carry that energy. It's touching your skin. That energy is going to be in you. It's going to just kind of, you're going to soak it up, right? I guarantee you, you put that into a test. You wear a mean, rough, tough, demonic shirt one day, and then the next day you swap it up and you wear something really cool and full of love and positive. And you tell me how you feel both days. I guarantee you won't feel the same. You just won't. You just won't. So why not match that, right? Why not wear something that is going to get you feeling good and motivated and pumped up? And again, that's the whole reason why I came up with Curiosity shirts, because I wanted that for myself. It was actually just started for me, and people liked some of the shirts, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll put them up. By the way, curiosityshirts.com. I'm gonna, of course, I'm gonna promote the heck out of my brand. Heck yeah. I cannot wait for these designs to get printed and come out. Oh my goodness, it's next level, like boom, game over stuff. But yeah, so that's the important thing. Hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration. I think I killed that to the bone, but I wasn't into the case at all. I'm still not really into the case. I don't even know what the heck is going on. I don't know what they're fighting about. I have no idea. Don't really care anyway, but I love the memes. I think they're hilarious. But so be cautious what you put on in the morning on your body. Be cautious. Get a good shower, get a good shave, clean up for yourself, feel good. If you got hair, put it on, or fix it so that where you don't have hair, it doesn't show, kind of thing. But make yourself feel better, and I think that's important. And I think that's important. And I'm telling you, you're gonna feel it. I definitely can vouch for that, So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value, a couple of different topics, right? Last night we talked about how data can pick somebody's pregnant without anybody else knowing. What? That was crazy. And then tonight we're talking about Johnny Depp's case. So a little bit of adversity. Let's go there. You guys feel like this was good stuff, you want to share it, tag a couple people to this, share it on your wall, do what you got to do, spread the love, you feel me? Drop your comments below, let this feed grow. I want to know what you guys think. Don't tell me details about the case, because I really could not care less. But if you guys have some thoughts about the wardrobe and this and that and this and that, and I'm not taking any sides, don't tell me this guy wins, that guy loses. I don't want to know. Just on this topic alone, because that could just take it to a whole different ballpark. But yeah, if you guys have thoughts about the wardrobe, or you got some input, I definitely want to know. Drop it in the comments below, let the feed grow. I appreciate you guys, and remember, until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.